clip of Kim Se-ron's funeral and the tears of famous actors paying their respects. Hello, dear viewers of. Before we begin this heartbreaking discussion, we want to send our warmest greetings and appreciation to everyone who supports our YouTube channel. Please note that the content in our video includes information taken from images and discussions, which may not always be entirely accurate. Now, let us take a moment to reflect on the sorrowful farewell to the young and talented actress Kim Se-ron, whose sudden passing has left the entertainment industry and fans in deep grief. Even though today is already February 19, 2025, the shock and sadness surrounding Kim Se-ron's tragic passing remain fresh in the hearts of many across Asia. Her funeral, held at Seoul Asan Medical Center on February 17, was attended by numerous actors and colleagues who had once worked with her. Many shed tears as they bid farewell to the actress, mourning her untimely departure. Kim Se-ron was discovered lifeless in her home in Sungdong-gu, Seoul, on February 16. The news came as a devastating blow to the entertainment industry, especially as she was still so young, only 25 years old. The funeral was a somber and emotional event, with stars from all over South Korea gathering to pay their last respects. Among those present were Won Bin, Han Soo-hee, Kim Sung-yeon, Choi Yun-wook, Kim Bo-ra, and Lee Chan-hyuk, Akmu, all of whom had worked with or shared a close bond with Kim Se-ron. Some were seen wiping away tears, while others stood in silent grief, struggling to comprehend the reality of her passing. Apart from those who attended in person, many other well-known celebrities expressed their condolences in their own ways. Bae Do-na, Im Si-won, Gong Myung, and IU sent floral wreaths to honor Kim Se-ron's memory, while Seo Ye-ji and Seoul In Ah took to social media to express their deep sorrow and disbelief. Her passing at such a young age has left a gaping void in the entertainment industry. Many fans and media outlets have revisited her journey, from a beloved child actress to a rising star, in an attempt to cherish and remember the joy she once brought to the screen. The sight of her colleagues mourning her loss only underscores how much she was loved in the industry. Many of them could not hold back their emotions, as the pain of losing someone so young and talented felt unbearable. As people gathered around her portrait, some could be heard whispering prayers, while others simply stood in silence, their eyes brimming with tears. The entire industry is now reflecting on the pressures and struggles that actors and actresses face behind the glamour of the entertainment world. Kim Se-ron's passing is not just a personal loss for her family and friends, but also a painful reminder of how fragile life can be, especially for those in the public eye. The tragic passing of Kim Se-ron, a reflection on pressure, criticism, and the dark side of fame. In recent days, the entire Asian entertainment industry has been shaken by the tragic news of Kim Se-ron's passing at the young age of 25. According to an official statement from the police, the actress chose to end her own life, leaving behind a wave of sorrow and deep regret among fans and colleagues. Once a beloved child star, Kim Se-ron's journey through the entertainment industry was filled with both success and hardship. However, after being involved in a DUI scandal that resulted in an accident, her career took a downward spiral. Facing intense backlash from the public, she was unable to return to the spotlight and struggled under the weight of financial burdens from legal compensations and contract terminations. To make ends meet, she took a part-time job at a cafe, an image that was starkly different from her once glamorous status as an actress. However, even this decision was met with harsh criticism and ridicule from netizens. Social media became an inescapable battlefield, where she faced constant judgment and mocking comments. Day after day, online forums and news articles picked apart her every action, making it nearly impossible for her to escape the overwhelming pressure. A close friend of Kim Se-ron recently revealed that she had been struggling with severe anxiety and mental health issues. The emotional burden of her career downfall and financial debts had driven her to seek psychological treatment, but the stress remained unbearable. Perhaps, in the end, the weight of it all became too much, and she made the most devastating choice. What makes this even more heartbreaking is that just days before her passing, Kim Se-ron had sent a message honoring her late friend Moonbin Astro, who had also died by suicide not long ago. It was a quiet, sorrowful gesture, one that now feels like a painful foreshadowing of what was to come. South Korea's entertainment industry has witnessed far too many young stars taking their own lives, often at the peak of their careers. The names Kim Jong-un, Shiny Guhara, Sully, and now Kim Se-ron are etched in the memories of fans, not just as talented artists but as individuals who suffered in silence. Each of them battled depression, isolation, and relentless criticism, and each of them ultimately surrendered to the overwhelming darkness that fame, societal pressure, and cyberbullying had cast over their lives. The harsh reality is that social media has become a double-edged sword. Every day, countless discussions arise, analyzing the actions of celebrities. Compliments are rare, while harsh critiques are abundant. Many of these young stars endure relentless attacks, sometimes for a single mistake or an unfortunate circumstance. Few people realize that even the strongest individuals have breaking points, and that the endless cycle of judgment, scrutiny, and cruelty can drive even the most resilient souls into despair. Can we, as the audience, truly say we are blameless in these tragedies? How many of us have contributed to the negativity? How many of us have judged without knowing the full story, or engaged in thoughtless discussions that added fuel to the fire? For celebrities, one misstep is often enough to erase years of hard work, and public outrage shows no mercy. There is no room for explanations, no chance for redemption, only a merciless wave of condemnation that drowns them completely. The loneliness and helplessness that come with such an existence can be crushing. And tragically, for some, the only escape they see is to leave this world behind. Kim Se-ron's passing is another painful reminder of the mental health crisis that plagues the entertainment industry. While her mistakes cannot be ignored, her suffering should also not be dismissed. Perhaps it is time for society to rethink how it treats public figures, to recognize that they, too, are human, and to remember that words, no matter how casually spoken or typed, have the power to destroy lives. May Kim Se-ron finally find the peace that eluded her in life, free from the relentless pressures, harsh scrutiny, and overwhelming burdens that weighed so heavily on her young shoulders. Her tragic passing should not be forgotten as just another sorrowful headline, but rather as a wake-up call to an industry and a society that often fail to recognize the emotional toll fame takes on those in the spotlight. It is a painful reminder that behind the glamorous images and carefully curated public personas, celebrities are still human beings, vulnerable, fragile, and in need of compassion just like anyone else. Perhaps it is time for us, as an audience, to reflect on our own role in shaping the environment these young stars navigate. How different would their lives be if the world offered more patience instead of instant condemnation, more empathy instead of harsh criticism, and more understanding instead of relentless judgment?